Hello guys, in this video we will talk about one of the most terrible and shocking natural disasters in history, Hurricane Katrina. It all started when the National Hurricane Center or the United States reported the formation of a great storm over the Bahamas on August 23, 2005, which quickly became a tropical storm and was moving towards southern Florida as Hurricane Storm Category 1 Moderate.
That storm weakened at landfall, but regained strength a few hours later as it entered the Gulf of Mexico.
Katrina intensified the morning of August 28. The intensity of the storm was such that it went from being a Category 3 hurricane to Category 5 hurricane in just one day.
That same August 28, the mayor of New Orleans, state of Louisiana, ordered the mandatory evacuation of the city.
In addition, there were also various storm and tornado alerts in areas of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. President George W. Bush declared a public health emergency.
Falling walls, crushed vehicles, and trampled trees littered the ground. The historic section of the New Orleans Canal as the French Quarter. The destruction was evident everywhere along the Mexican Gulf Coast. Waves reached more than 21 feet in Mississippi, where windows of a major hospital were shattered, utility poles toppled, and billboards smashed. In some areas, authorities rescued residents from the roof of attic of houses. In Alabama, exploring transformers lit up the early morning sky after series of blackouts. After the passage of Hurricane Katrina, chaos took over the city. Looting was record. Residents took justice into their own hands, while hundreds of people continue to wait for shelter. The flood caused garbage cans and cars to be seen floating in the water.
Effects of Hurricane Katrina. And Hurricane Katrina had economic, social, and environmental effects, and some of them are these. Number one, social impacts or effects on people. 1,800 people died. 300,000 homes were destroyed. 3 million people were left with no electricity, and the people had to move out of the area. Economic effects or effects on money and jobs. $3 billion on damage. The oil platforms were destroyed, and shops were looted, and fuel price rose. And of course, the tourism decreased, and the environmental impacts. We can say that the storm surge flooded large areas on the coast.
According to atmospheric science researchers at the University of Miami, Katrina was an unusual mix of conditions. Hurricane Katrina was a lethal combination of high winds, unprecedented storm, surge and flooding that swept everything in its path. The hurricane formed from upward moist air system along a low-pressure area, which was coupled with the remnant of a tropical storm. The warm ocean surface temperature, humidity level, and wind direction at the time. The combination of factors resulted in a hurricane that was twice the average storm size and produced a strong storm surge that caused severe flooding. In fact, experts estimate that most of Katrina's deaths were due to rising water level. As a result, Katrina is considered one of the 5 deadliest hurricanes in U.S. history.